Hello readers! For today's lesson you are going to need your reading response paper so we can practice retelling the story. And our story today is called Pumpkin Hill. While we're reading our story today, I want you to think about what comes first, what comes next, and what comes last. The story is Pumpkin Hill by Elizabeth Spur, illustrated by Whitney Martin. Remember, the author, she wrote all the words, and the illustrator drew all the pictures. There was once a pumpkin, a lonely, pumpkin that grew on the brink of a great green hill. There's the lonely pumpkin. Whoa, let's see what happened to it. It says, the sun shone, the rain fell, the pumpkin grew and grew larger and oranger and plump and plumper and plumper. That means really fat and big. Till one fine day, it broke from its vine and rolled down the hill. The pumpkin hit a stone and kersplat! That was that. Or was it? The pumpkin seed lay on the soft, fertile earth, which soon wore a blanket of snow. And in the spring, the farmer came with his horse-drawn plow, scattering the seeds across the great green hill. But he and his wife could not agree. Barley or corn, alfalfa or hay, so the hill was left unplanted, except for the pumpkin seed. Look, they can't decide what to plant on their land. The rain came, the sun shone, the seeds grew into sprouts, the sprouts into vines, vines with leaves, and leaves with flowers, flowers into roly-poly pumpkins. But since no one came to pick them, they withered away, except for the pumpkin seeds. In the spring, the farmer plowed once more. Tomatoes, potatoes, turnips? His hill remained unplanted, except for the pumpkin seeds. Sun and rain, once around again, sprouts, vines, roly pumpkins, which withered away, except for, what do you think it is? Once again, in spring the farmers plowed, but didn't sow, little did they know. He had no need. Beneath the soil a crop was widely planted. Those hardy little pumpkin seeds, they grew in sun and rain from small green lumpkins into round, fat plumpkins. Whoa, look at all the pumpkins that are growing near the farmer's house. Because the farmer lived on the far side of the hill, he did not see that the land had turned a bright orange, with a mass of roly-poly pumpkins. There came a mighty wind, the whirly-swirly kind. It blew the vines into tangle and sent the pumpkin rumble-tumble, hurtling down the great green hill. So they started rolling down the great green hill. The valley was wakened, oh no, look what happened, by a roar as loud as thunder, as thousands of pumpkins thumped and bumped down the slope. Behold, a golden avalanche. Pumpkins. Traffic jammed, shops shut. What a delightful disaster. The pumpkins bonked pedestrians, that means people, and ricocheted off walls. They rolled into marketplaces and tumbled all over the vegetables into giant tossed salad. Pumpkins rolled into canneries and stalled conveyor belts. The workers cried, "This is more than our cannery can One could not help but chuckle to see uppity folks struggle with those most unruly roly-polies who could stay a grouchy grumpkin among those jolly bumping pumpkins. They're kind of happy though. They're like, oh, pumpkins make people happy during this season. The mayor called a meeting. What shall we do with the prosperous predominance of pumpkins? Make jack-o'-lanterns, cried the children. Remember, it's almost Halloween. So the mayor decreed that each citizen must take home a pumpkin to carve. But when all had claimed their share, a plethora of pumpkins still lined the roads. Children cried, let's make pumpkin pie. Then the whole valley glowed with the grins of 6,000 jack-o'-lanterns. The night air wafted that scent of sweet and spicy pumpkin. Children dressed as ghosts and goblins and paraded on the green. Each held a candled pumpkin. What a blazing Halloween! The farmer apologized for causing such a mess. The frazzled mayor shouted, "No more pumpkins!" The farmer and his wife talked head to head and then announced to the crowd, "I'd like to set aside my great green hill for all these children. They can run here, they can hide, ski, slide, or pony ride. They'll grow healthy, they'll grow tall, and all this land I will call Pumpkin Hill." "A wonderful solution," said the mayor, "for all our pumpkin pollution." That means they had way too many pumpkins, but now they're going to use it for the kids to play. Then the mayor imposed a harsh punishment on anyone who scattered pumpkin seeds. The guilty must gobble 15 pumpkin pies. This is why on Halloween, after carving grim faces with firelit eyes, children salt, roast, and eat for supper or snack those prolific pumpkin seeds. The end. I wonder if you've ever had a pumpkin seed. That's what that story made me think of at the end. You might want to pause this video and think about what happened first, next, and last. What happened in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end. You have this paper for you in your writing folder, and I want you to practice drawing a picture and also labeling what happened first, next, and last in our story, Pumpkin Hill.